everybody, how's it going? It's been far too long since we've done an episode of Fearless Gear Reviews, and I'm excited to get going on them once again. Fearless Gear Reviews is my series that is completely independently funded. Gear is provided either by my Patreon subscribers or I've borrowed the equipment. That means I can give you guys my actual opinion without any influence from the manufacturer. So today we're checking out the Roadie 2 standalone automatic guitar tuner. I first saw one of these at Music Messa 2017, and I thought the concept was really cool. Stick this thing on one of your guitar's tuning pegs, pluck the string, and through a vibration sensor, it determines what pitch the string is and it adjusts it accordingly. The one we have on hand was provided by Mr. Justin Esocado, and he's got his setup for 6 and 7 string guitars with various tunings. And one of the great things is you can set it up for all kinds of drop tunings and customizations thanks to the app. I simply love the concept. Anything that speeds up the tuning process is a good thing in my book. But just how well does it actually work? Well, we're gonna tune up 4 different guitars with it and see what happens. And just to make things interesting, we're gonna put it up against the TC Electronic Polytune clip-on tuner and my old standby G-Tune, a software tuner that I've used here in the studio for about a decade. To me, tuning is incredibly important when you're making records. Having to throw away a great take due to bad tuning is simply unforgivable. That means tuning and retuning a lot when you're tracking, especially when you're doing 4 high-gain rhythm guitars. There is simply no room for error because you'll get an unintentional chorusing effect. If the guitars aren't tuned to a high degree of precision, you'll know in a hurry. Let's see how the Roadie stacks up against what I rely on from day to day. We use the standalone version without the app as I want to see how well this would work in a real-world studio situation. Well, as you can see, while it might be close enough for rock and roll, in no way is it even remotely close enough for metal. Seriously, I had one of those "you gotta be shitting me" moments when we tried this out. You guys call that in tune? Really? That's good enough? No, it's not. Look, I love the concept, and if you're like most bands out there playing for your parents and the other band's girlfriends, the Roadie will certainly get the job done. However, in the studio, metal guitars require hyper-precise tuning, and the Roadie simply isn't accurate enough to put on a client's record. Maybe we got a bad version. The website claims that it has tuning accuracy up to 2 cents, and by our tests, it can range anywhere from 2 to 6 cents. Rarely does it actually tune dead on to the note. Call me crazy, but if I'm gonna drop $129 on a tuner, I want it to tune the guitar to the notes it's supposed to tune to, not to what the machine feels like. Maybe they'll increase the accuracy in the next version, but if you're looking to get a solid, reliable tuner for your home studio, this is not it. However, it's absolutely fine for gigs and jamming. It really depends on the application.